What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you NFL trade prediction video on Diontae Johnson. I believe by the NFL trade deadline, which is next week, he'll be traded to the Houston Texans. Now let's get into why, guys. So Adam Schefter a day or two ago said it's definitely dang near guaranteed that Diontae Johnson, a couple other guys as well, are going to be moved. And it makes so much sense. Obviously, Johnson last year of his deal, a veteran wide receiver, going on 29 years old in May. He's been good prior to this year. You know, a little murky years the last year or two, or the last year in Pittsburgh, but this year obviously not consistent quarterback play. Even when they did have Andy Dalton in there, he didn't really. He got a couple good games in there versus the Packers, the 22nd, the Bengals 29th. But other than that, it's been kind of just a down year for Diontae Johnson, who was thought of to be a big acquisition for the Panthers and Bryce Young this past offseason. Didn't quite work out. So with 1 year left on his deal, obviously the year's almost over. Only a half a year left on his deal. A contending team makes the most sense for Diontae Johnson's services. Pittsburgh going back there would make sense, but I don't, I don't think it happens. Other teams use services also, but I think the clearest day best fit is the Houston Texans. Stephon Diggs injury kind of up in the air still, no confirmation yet. Everything I've been seeing though is either a torn ACL or torn NCL. But for right now, not gonna jump to conclusions. But everything I've been seeing, for the most part, has been that. But no exact definite answer yet on Stephon Diggs. But it doesn't look good. You already have your superstar wide receiver Nico Collins. He's out. Well, he'll be back pretty soon. He was on IR. He should be back sometime next couple weeks. But they're down. They're limited. They have John Mechie left. They have Tank Dell left. They have Xavier Hutchinson and Robert Woods, and that's it. So you definitely need some more help in there. And I think the Panthers will give them one or two of their guys. Adam Thielen could make sense also. He's coming back from injury reserve as well sometime soon. He was on my list to be traded. I had him before the injury traded to the Chiefs. Now with D-Hop, and the Chiefs made two trades since then. They added D-Hop. They added Josh Uche from the Patriots. I don't know if they go another, third, fourth, fifth round pick and trade it to the Panthers for Thielen or Johnson. I don't think that happens. So right now, I would say Thielen might go to Pittsburgh, something like that. They still need a receiver. Christian Kirk is gone. So, he's out for the season with a collarbone. I think a broken collarbone. So I'm going to do a video probably today or tomorrow on Adam Thielen going to the Steelers. I think that makes sense as well. But as of right now, like I said, Diontae Johnson makes the most sense for the Houston Texans. Great fit. Gives you a good overall wide receiver. And I said this during the offseason. Steelers fans weren't happy with Johnson's performance the last year and a half, year or two. Cool. But he's still a good receiver. He still can give you 70, 80 a game, especially with C.J. Stroud, especially, how he love to throw the ball. Then you have a good running back there in Houston now, and Joe Mixon, who will give you good balance in Houston as well. So I think Johnson can definitely rise up and be a good receiver 2 or receiver 3, depending on how you view Tank Dell, who is kind of exclusively a slot guy. So I think Johnson makes a lot of sense there. Then you also have, John Mechie, who, if it wasn't for the unknownness, the just mystery behind John Mechie, we don't know if this move needed to happen, honestly, or they go this big of a player, because John Mechie to me could be a breakout star. I did a video prior to the season starting. It was like a 10-player. What 10 players would be the biggest breakout stars in 2024, and John Mechie was on that list. And I got a couple of these things right now. I got Will McDonald from the Jets. I got a couple of other guys as well. But I was waiting. I'm still waiting on John Mechie, and not too much action as of yet. We'll see with Stephon Diggs being out. I think do the Texans play Thursday night football this week? I think they do. Put up schedule real quick. I think they play Thursday night football because I was gonna pound. They do. I knew. Yep. They play the Jets. pretty good team to play. They're struggling. They're down. They're down as well. You know, down on their luck. They're struggling. I definitely think Houston and New York will be a good matchup, and also a good test for these receivers. You know, so I want. As I'm be honest with you guys, a little sports betting. I want to put all my money on John Mechie to score a touchdown. As soon as the lines open up, as soon as I can put in a anytime player touchdown, I want to put on John Mechie. But I got a feeling it's going to be Hutchinson, so I might split it up and do it that way. But you know, I'm really, really big on John Mechie. What second, third round pick, somewhere around that range. A couple years ago, battled with the illness last year or 2 years ago, came back, barely got any play last year. This year, I thought this would be the time. And this could be his time now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But you know, Xavier Hutchinson is pretty solid as well. Different style of guy, but pretty solid. So comparing all that, plus with Tank Dell, Nico Collins, then you have the addition of someone else. I think Diontae Johnson that could keep the ball rolling. That could keep everything moving for this Texans squad. Who they've been good, but not great as I expected. I had the Houston Texans playing the Packers in my Super Bowl prediction video put out prior to the season, and both teams have been good, just not great. And obviously the Packers dealing with their injury woes with Jordan Love, Jair Alexander also, but really Love is the key. Him going down kind of seemingly every other week. Something going on with Love. So, but Malik Willis has been putting in well, but I wouldn't trust him long term. So we have to figure it out what's going on with these middling teams. But hopefully they can get it right. But Stroud has been playing well the entire year. Not great, but playing well. Joe Mixon's been playing awesome for this Texans team. Someone I expected to play well. I didn't think he would be this good though. I thought Joe Mixon with the Bengals kind of washed. But I guess he needed a little rejuvenation with a new scheme, new system, new teammates, and looked like Joe Mixon of old now. So that's good to see there on that end. But overall, I'm liking the Texans' chances. They have the Jets this week on Thursday Night Football. Then they play again another skip this Sunday, the next Sunday, November 10th. A really big test versus what seemed to be the best team in the league right now, the Detroit Lions. Then the Cowboys, then the Titans, then the Jags, then the Dolphins, and then season is no, it's not. No, it's not. It's early, December 15th. Chiefs, oh my goodness, they finished the season pretty strong. Dolphins, Chiefs, Ravens, and Titans. Pretty tough last three tests. Well, last four. Titans not really, but their December 15th, December 21st, December 25th game, Dolphins, Chiefs, Texans will be a good measuring stick around that time. Hopefully, all teams are healthy, at least healthy as they can be, because the playoffs right around the corner. And like I said, they should win the AFC South. No matter how they finish the season, I think they'll be fine. The Colts with Richardson, they're winning kind of. They're winning a little bit, but clearly, he's not playing well. The Jags not playing well at all, and then you have the Titans, who are going to go young at quarterback again this offseason most likely. So the Texans should win the NFC South. Like I said, they shouldn't have any worries about that, but their goal is to get further in the playoffs than they did last year, and that is definitely possible. The team got better, as far as talent-wise, in my opinion, but the overall play just isn't quite there. But those 3 out of 4 final games of the season will be a good measuring stick, a good test to see where they at close to playoff time. But like I said, the Lions game, November, not overlooking the Jets at all, but the Lions game November 10th is something I'm really looking at to see what they do there. But overall, guys, I'm loving Johnson to the Texans. If it does happen, I think it does. I don't really see an overall better fit for him right now around the league. Tampa Bay makes sense as well, kind of, sort of. But would the Panthers give him to a division rival? I don't know. So we'll see where it goes, guys. But that's this video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms. Just type in @StatsFreeSports. I'll pop up. Same logo everywhere. TikTok, for now, I think it'll be banned. I think, January or something. Facebook, IG, X, all that good stuff. I'm around. So that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.